Hey guys, welcome back to Surroguide. I'm Veronica, and today I'm going to discuss the differences between traditional and gestational surrogacy. And without further ado, let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm discussing traditional and gestational surrogacy and what the differences are. So traditional surrogacy is when the surrogate, woman carrying the baby, is actually biologically related to the baby that she's carrying for another couple. Gestational surrogacy, the one I'm doing, the woman carrying the baby, the surrogate, is not related to the baby in any way. The egg or the sperm is obtained through either the IPs, the parents, or is obtained through a donor. Gestational carriers are typically found through an agency or through an independent journey, so online or through a family member or a friend will carry for their loved one. And then for the traditional surrogacy, in most states it's actually illegal, but surprisingly I found out that in California there aren't any laws that really regulate whether you can have a surrogate who is actually related to the child and carry for you. But there are obviously a lot of legalities and emotional risks that come along with having a traditional surrogate due to the fact that the woman is related to the child and can change her mind. So ultimately, when you sign contracts, generally you're agreeing to relinquish your rights of the child. A gestational carrier has no problem doing that because she's carrying the child, but it's not her child. So we have no issue signing on the dotted line. Yep, these are the parents, and I'm happy to give the parents to I'm happy to give the child to these parents. But if you're a traditional surrogate, you are related to the child. So you are, in theory, giving up your parental rights and you're carrying this child for another couple. And so there's obviously an emotional risk that the surrogate changes her mind and wants to keep the baby. And then obviously there would be a legal battle, and I don't think anyone really wants that. I can imagine that many people would probably want to try traditional surrogacy if, say, a sibling is unable to get pregnant and unable to carry. They might have a sibling or someone related to them carry, and that would probably be a whole nother situation. Not saying I would do that, but that's a scenario where I feel like maybe someone would do traditional surrogacy. But other than that, yeah, the traditional surrogacy, surrogate is related to the baby. Gestational surrogacy, surrogate is not related. And I feel like whenever a lot of people hear the word surrogacy, their mind immediately goes to traditional surrogacy, even though that is the less common one. And gestational surrogacy has become a lot more common due to the fact that these women are not related to the children. They're simply helping another family have a child, and that's the end of it. So so that is the difference between a traditional surrogate and a gestational surrogate. I'm a gestational surrogate, and from my experience, I don't feel like I'm giving up a child in any way. Just want to put that out there, because ultimately, the embryo is related to the parents. And I feel like a lot of people think, well, it's in your belly, like why, it obviously has to mix with your DNA. Well, it actually doesn't, because fortunately, don't want to talk too much about all the anatomy stuff, but they insert the embryo and we develop a placenta and everything, but our DNA doesn't exactly mix. We're basically just feeding the baby, and we're the incubator for the egg until the baby is born. So none of our DNA really mixes. The baby will not come out looking like me. The baby will look like their parents. And yeah, that's the difference. So I wanted to make this video to put this out there because I know there's a lot of stigma where people think if you're a surrogate, you're giving away your child, when that's not the case. So thanks so much for tuning into this video, guys. I tried to make it very quick because it's not a super complicated topic. It's just the difference between one traditional surrogate and a gestational surrogate. But share this video with a loved one who doesn't know the difference, and I would be happy to shed some light on the difference between the two. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.